I've been getting so many nice comments about my makeup recently, so I figured I would just make an in-depth, updated, everyday makeup tutorial because I haven't really shown y'all what I do on a daily basis in a while. An illuminator will always be my first step. These are my 3 favorite. This just came out, so I've been using this a lot more. It's the Rhode Highlight Milk, and I'm in shade 2. But anything that provides you a base glow that will peek through your makeup is what we want. Lately for concealer, I've been loving the Westman Atelier, and I'm in shade L3. I literally have a booger, and nobody was gonna tell me. Now that we have like a good base laid down, the biggest part of my makeup is always color. I like to color max a lot, meaning a lot of blush and bronzer. It needs to be showing up and showing out, especially in the summer and when my hair is slicked back. I need vibrant color. And if you try to do this but your colors are not showing up, it's simply because you don't use enough. I used to be so afraid of using too much, and then I would put a little bit and then just blend it out. Get out of your comfort zone. Put a lot of color on there. And if it looks too harsh, just blend it until it looks okay. And I also like to put a lot on the nose. I just use the Rhode Pocket Bronze in Sunbed. For my cream blush, I tried the new Kosas blush stick yesterday. It's so creamy and so vibrant. I'm definitely using that again today. This is shade Muse, and I low-key use the same brush every time. I almost feel like it just makes the products blend together even better, or maybe I'm just making an excuse for myself being lazy. Also, always blend to my eyelids up here, like my temples, and then my forehead. While my cream products are still just cream, I always do my little freckle pen. This is called Baby Go Freckle. I'll put it on my storefront. And now we can do powder. And I like to use the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake, which is like a very light pink. I like the pressed version and the loose version, and I kind of alternate between which one I use. And I only set my T-zone. Also tried this yesterday, the new Souffle bronzer from Fenty Beauty. It is so good. This is what I'll be using to set my bronzer. And now I'm setting my cream blush with powder blush, and this is in shade Velvet Teddy by MAC. And again, on the nose. For my eyes, I discovered that using a plummy shade on my waterline makes my eyes pop so much, so I'll be doing that again today. And then I'll do my Eggosal. This is what makes my eyes really pop. And then for bottom lashes, I have the Essence Lash Princess Waterproof. Just do something very light on the bottom. Always highlight a little on the nose. This is Benefit Cookie. And then for my lip, I've been doing a stain. This is Soft Nude by Huda Beauty. I line it, but I also go over like my whole lip. And then I just add really any lip balm on top throughout the day. I've been loving the new Rhode Chubby one. This is the Lip Boost. Of course, gotta add a bit of setting spray. This is the Say City set. I just love how it feels because the mister is so fine. And also, it's a glowy finish. And then how I lay the beat down. Love you guys. Bye. I have not seen such petty, shady, and catty behavior from a girl since high school. Since I was in high school, maybe a little bit of college, but nothing this bad. Guys just get so bored when you're pretty. Okay, and what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that for the girl you're talking to? I just wish I was more sporty like you. That way, like, I could be one of the boys. Right. I would be going to jail. There are so many other things we could talk about from that episode, but I'm still on that conversation. And mind you, they were supposed to be like making up. That was the conversation. It was supposed to like squash their beef that was happening. And to use that and someone else confiding in you about their insecurities to make yourself feel just a little bit better is so shitty. I'm sad that Sean left. I think he deserved to stay. His little spiel at the end about him saying that he hopes somebody says all those nice things about him one day. I actually almost shed a tear. Corbin, icking me out so bad. Why do you have 3 lines that you repeat over and over again? I'm scared. Fuck your eyes. I'm shutting them. My initial thought about Anaya still stands. Love her. I hope she makes it so far, and I think she will, actually. I feel like we really saw more of Casey this episode, and I'm just liking him more. And maybe this is a hot take. Sue me. Why is nobody pulling out like a full bead? Where's the blush? Where's the bronzer? Where's the foundation? Why is no one wearing makeup? And I know last year was like my first year watching, but last year we had good makeup. I wanted to try everyone's routine. This year I'm seeing no routine. And then I thought of it, and then I was like, maybe it's because they're using the pool this time. Like, I feel like last year no one really got in the pool, but maybe since they're allowed to swim, it's like a lighter beach day makeup vibe. But like, then again, the recoupling. I want to see some baking, some contouring. I want to see a bombshell bead. I'm excited to see the new bombshells because I want to see how they will mesh with the current cast. I think this will give us like a better understanding of what everyone's type is, especially with them bringing in kind of like a country southern guy. Going back to the beginning though, I know every season needs a Huda. For some reason though, I just have a feeling that Melanie's gonna be worse. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I just have a feeling. Anyways, if I had to couple up with anyone, I'm picking Kata. Another prediction I have, which is like probably gonna happen because I genuinely have like no faith in Corbin. He's gonna play Kenzie. And I don't want that to happen for her, but it's gonna happen. Anyways, that's all the opinions that I have to give today. If I think of any more, we can chat in the comments. I wanna know what everyone thinks. This is the most fun part about watching Love Island to me, is that everyone's watching and we can all talk about it. Okay, let me know. Love you. For today's matcha, we're gonna be using Fruity Pebble Milk. I'm so excited. I've had this marinating since 8 o'clock this morning and it's now 3 p.m. There's a lot of pressure today because this is my first matcha of June. Happy June 1st. I'm hoping this turns out really good because I've been excited about it all day. This one's a little more difficult than the Cinnamon Toast Crunch because the cereal is bigger. The cereal is smaller, so it forms bigger clumps. Here's the milk. Let's taste it to see if I need any sweetener today. I think we might need a dash of sweetener, but not too much. It turned out really good. I'm gonna go ahead and make the matcha part. I always eyeball how much matcha powder to use. It's probably really bad, but I always use a lot. I'm just gonna add like a drop of this, mixing it all in. Add our matcha powder in. Ooh, that is pungent today. It already looks so good. Already looks so good. I'm nervous to try this one. Here goes nothing. Wow. I like this one better than the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is like so nostalgic to me. I'm gonna have to go with this is my best matcha so far. If you try one of my matcha recipes, let it be this one. Let's do a full face using all the new Rhode products. I'm actually gonna start my skin off with some glazing mist. A little bit of barrier butter as my moisturizer. I got a few requests to show all the shades on, so I'm gonna do some more swatching today. Now it's time to use the highlight milk. I absolutely loved this yesterday. I think today I'm gonna concentrate it a little bit more just on my cheeks instead of all over, just so I can see what I like better. Just gonna pat that in on my nose and a little on my chin. Okay, now that is how you do skin prep. Shade that I tried yesterday was Sip, and that's what that looks like on my hand. And then I think Sunbed is the in-between. And then the darkest shade that I have is Bake. Today I'm gonna start by going in with Sunbed just to see what the major difference is. I'm gonna put a little bit of Sip on this side so you can see a difference. I think Sunbed is a little bit cooler tone than Sip. I'm feeling a little less orangey and more neutral. I honestly think this one suits me a bit better. I'm just gonna deepen up with Bake and see if this is too dark for me. I actually think I would wear this on its own too. It's blending out really nicely. I think I would use Sunbed on its own if I'm doing a no makeup day and actually go in with Bake if I want more of a bold look. Now that I'm looking at it on, I think this will pair beautifully with their shade Tan Line Blush, so I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna apply directly to my cheek because I wanna try the blending side of their brush. I love this side so far. It's super dense and soft. I wanna try this one just to see if it'll diffuse my blush out nicely. That was in 5 seconds. That actually paired so wonderfully together. I'm gonna add a bit of concealer just to really pull the look together. Also setting my T-zone just a little bit of faux freckles. I actually think I'm gonna add a touch more blush. Now it's time to do a lip. I'm using their new shade Squeeze. Okay, that alone is already stunning. I really wanna try Honey Mango today. I think this one's shimmery. It smells so good. I'm also gonna end with a little bit of glazing mist just because this is something I already love to do. And that is my full face of Rhode. I hope this helped if you're selecting shades. I know it can be really iffy to find shades sometimes, so I just wanted to show you what it looked like on my skin tone. I'm also gonna show you all the lip treatments on my lips in my next video. But bye for now. Love you guys.